Over the last few weeks, my morning routine has been non-existent. I've fallen back into old habits like bringing my phone into bed, scrolling social media, or watching YouTube. Sometimes eating breakfast, sometimes skipping it. I may go outside, I may not. Basically, my mornings have lost all structure, leading to days where my mind feels scattered and unorganized as I wonder which task I should do next. There are some habits that I still do every morning: drinking water, showering, morning skincare, brushing my teeth, and stretching. And I am very happy that I do these, but I want to incorporate a few more habits to start my day off in a way that helps me stay focused and productive. So I've decided to do a little bit of an experiment. Over the course of the next week, I will be testing out 8 morning habits, seeing which ones work best for me to create a new morning routine. Those habits include journaling, going for walks, meditation, listening to something inspiring, no phone for the first hour, making my bed, practicing gratitude, and scheduling my day. It should be a fun week. Let's get started. I started the morning off by making my bed. This is a habit I've done in the past, but recently not so much. It's always a nice feeling to get into a freshly made bed and started my morning off with just a little sense of accomplishment. Next on the list was my little morning stroll. Walks in the morning always help to wake me up. The nice crisp air, it helps to clear out your mind. It is something I've done in the past, and I remember why I enjoy it so much. I definitely feel like it's gonna stick around. When I sat down to journal, I really wasn't too sure what to write about. Like, what do people write about in these things? Their thoughts, their ideas, their aspirations, their goals. I was a bit stumped, so I figured I'd do a little research. I found a good article on Medium, and it suggests to write down 3 things that you're grateful for, write down 3 goals you want to achieve today, as well as your thoughts and ideas. So I will combine gratitude, scheduling my day, and journaling all into one and kill a few birds with one stone. Who came up with that saying? Like, when you think about it, who is outside throwing rocks at birds, hoping to kill more than one? But I feel like this is a good way to do it, so that's how it's gonna be done. I quite enjoyed this little exercise. It starts the day off on a happy note and helps me keep track of what I need to get done. As for writing down my thoughts and my ideas, I kind of just winged it. I'm feeling pretty decent this morning, ready for another day of fun. Who writes that? Great first entry. As for ideas, I've got nothing. The following morning, I included 10 minutes of meditation, followed by listening to something inspirational while I tested out my new little toy. As the week continued, I tested the habits at different times in my morning and created a structure that felt best for me. Here is my new morning routine. As we sleep, our body becomes dehydrated, so I started the morning off by drinking some water. Followed by the simple but effective habit of making my bed. I'm a big believer in wearing something that makes you feel good, and for me, that's always been jewelry. Just to remind you of the king or queen that you are. Next was my skincare as well as styling my hair. Followed by going for my morning walk and stretching. Next, I wrote down 3 things I was grateful for, my tasks for the day, as well as my thoughts and ideas. I ended my routine with some meditation, as well as listening to something inspirational right before I start my workday. Will my morning routine be exactly the same every morning? Probably not. The whole point of a morning routine for me is to create structure to set myself up for a more positive and productive day. I hope you enjoyed the video. Much love as always.